Blessings and greetings, my angels. Thank you for joining me. This is Sacred Sagittarius, Angels Answers All, your Sagittarius channel here on YouTube, where I bring you positive, energetic messages for the Sagittarius community. I welcome those of you back who are subscribers. I welcome those of you who are cross-watchers. And those of you who are on the fence, you might have just happened to cross upon the channel, you were guided to the channel, or you search for the channel. I hope you do subscribe, hit the all notification button so that hopefully YouTube will notify you every time I upload content, which is weekly, monthly, and during our birthday season. I try my best to do it during daily practices. So look forward to the content that I do, as well as the positive energy that I bring forth. I have recorded your monthly general love energies for the month of October. Waiting for that to upload. Sometimes I apologize. I do the readings in advance, but it takes a while for them to process. So that's another reason why I really ask that you support the channel by sharing, liking, subscribing, and commenting, because we really do put a lot of effort behind the scenes, even with the keeping the channel modest and simple, and not that complex. It does still take up a lot of our time. I'm not monetized, so I'm really just doing this for the love of being a Sag and appreciating, exchanging positive energy. And along my spiritual path and journey, I believe this is something that also broadens that horizon for me as well. So again, I love your participation and I welcome it. Cards are always blessed, shuffled, and prayed for all of my readings beforehand. We're going to get started. Sometimes you will hear a chime or bell at the start of my readings. Common practice just to clear the space of any negative vibrations and any readings that I've done in the past, just to clear and make the space positive. I've prayed over the cards already, but I'm going to do a quick prayer already now to jumpstart this reading. Heavenly Father, continue to bless my energies and my wisdom. Continue to be a source of light and love, not only to me, but to everyone who's gravitated to the channel and to the readings. My mantra is, of course, in respect to you, what is to be shown will be known, and what is not to be revealed, I truly believe will not be revealed at this time. These are general readings for energetic entertainment and fun. Take what you will from it, but use your own personal gifts as well as your own personal intuition to make sound decisions in your life. Okay, with that all said, let's get started with our October general reading. Of course, when time permits, I'll do my mid-month updates, or if I can't get to the mid-months, as you can see, I practiced for September. I did a wrap up reading towards the end of the month. So you can look forward either to the mid-month update or the month-end wrap up. Okay, universe, what are the messages for my Sagittarius? We're about a month away from our birthday season. I would love to hear in the comments what your plans are. If you have a big milestone coming up on this birthday, put your birth date down, because I love to give shout outs and do different contests during the season. And if you haven't gotten a personal reading from me, I'm only doing readings for those that I've done for in the past. This is a great time of the season as your birthday comes up to get a personal reading. Okay. Definitely some of you are starting out the month of October energetically reaching out spiritually to those who enlighten you, those who empower you, those that you get spiritual guidance from, or you have a respect for their spiritual gifts and how their gifts can help you during the course of your spiritual journey. This is a time where some of you, if you're talking about getting married or getting engaged, or maybe you're even thinking about going into priesthood, a nun, any type of theological type of study, this is also where you might be reaching out to others who have done this, so they can kind of advise you what the commitment is and the timeline and the dedication that it takes. So for many of you, you are tapping into your deacons, your priests, again, even your fellow Saggies who are readers or empaths, again, to tie in, especially for the Sagittariuses who are just now recognizing their gifts or understanding what they believe their purpose is spiritually. It's a great time for you to tap in with others and to evolve and to open up and identify with that and really bring it to light. With that in mind, also with the Two of Cups, again, the partnership, sometimes some of our gifts we learn of it on our own, and others it's brought out of us through others. Other people might see the talents that are hidden spiritual gifts that you have that maybe you're not taking seriously or you don't want to address because of, you know, public scrutiny or whatever the reason may be. So, but if others see a gift in you, if others compliment you for how you act and how people are drawn to your positive light, um, you should partner with them to help grow it and to also understand how to work with it and how to feel comfortable, so to speak, in your own spiritual skin. So definitely partnership and partnering with others to help you spiritually, again, not only with your life but with the spiritual gifts that you may have. With the Queen of Cups energy, this person or mentor or spiritual advisor could be a woman, a much seasoned woman, a person who herself might have gone through spiritual training or was born with special spiritual talents and gifts. She might be the one, okay, that identifies and recognizes your talents, and she brings it to your attention. She calls you out to be her muse or her student. So there is a strong feminine energy around you, even if she hasn't approached you yet. She has you in her foresight, okay? This can even be an elder like your grandma, your abuela, your aunt, an older sibling, a close family friend. Again, this is somebody who has real close access to you, or you're around them enough that they can see from a distance. And just being around you, they recognize your strengths and your growth and where you look like you can be growing towards spiritually, but they see the hesitation in you and they want to help you kind of blossom into the wonderful being, you know, the empath, the spiritualist, the light worker that you are destined to be. So I love that for those of you who are struggling with your skills or your spirituality, that the universe is sending you help, is sending you guidance, is giving you assurance that you have these gifts for a reason, and it's okay to use them. It's okay to experience them and to cherish them and also grow with them and share them with others, or whatever it is that you do, that you can help others along their course of their journey. Some of us have gifts that we help people, right, cross over to that next stage in life, help them get in tune with themselves. Some of us are healers, where we can heal people or give people guidance, how to heal a broken heart or how to eat better and live better. And some of us are just great spiritual advisors in the sense that we can listen, we can talk, we can calm you down, we can advise you how to move through life in the spiritual realm, how to have better understanding about God and the universe and your role in it. So no matter what take you might have in your spirituality, the person that's going to mentor you, or this person that sees your gifts, along with their gifts combined with yours, they're going to help you identify it, expand it, and be able to show you how you can share it and be proud and own up to the spiritual gifts that you have. Many of us are curious from a very young age. We know we have a talent, we know we have a gift, we know we're drawn to God or to the universe in a very strong spiritual way, but we need help just to get us over, so to speak, right? To really confirm it for us and help us understand it and embrace it and use it. At the bottom of the deck, we get the King of Wands. For many of you, a male figure in your life as well could play a role, okay, in helping you stay grounded in your truth, helping you notice again the abilities that you have spiritually and how you're shortchanging yourself by not identifying them and recognizing and owning up to them. Even if you don't own up to them so that you can be a help or a source of light to others, how they can help you in your own personal journey along your road, okay? Let's see what's in the middle of the deck. We get the Nine of Cups. You know, many of you are quite pleased in your life because you have recognized your spiritual talents. You are in tune with your connection to the universe and God. And you're pleased with what that road and what this journey has done for you so far. Others of you, you are pleased with everything that you feel emotionally attached to right now. But some of you still might be feeling a sense of loss or uncertainty, because that one major thing that you might not be addressing is your spirituality, is your growth as far as your talents, your recognition, or you even admitting that they're there and you have a desire to get to know them and learning appreciation for them. We also get the Three of Cups. Again, many of you this month could be communicating, celebrating, being with friends of spiritual like. So some of you could be networking or getting together with friends that you've made through these channels or through your local prayer groups or whatever groups that you belong to. Again, aligning your energies and growing together to establish your gifts and to find your niche, right? Find your certain part or where you belong in the world and where these gifts can apply. This gives you hope, because by yourself you might not realize just how great and how wonderful and how talented and gifted you are. But when other people come into your life and again they shine that light upon you and kind of confirm what you've always suspected, now the hope is risen. This is where you stand up. This is where you recognize, okay, this is real. I really have this gift, or I really have the ability to do this spiritually, or this is what my calling is. Then that hope, the increase in your desire to manifest and to be what you believe now God wants you to do or believe or commit to in this life really takes center stage. And once that happens, what do you have here? The Ten of Cups. It leads to not only you having a happy life, but for many of you, it might even direct you towards your partner, where you end up having a wonderful family. And through your faith and through your belief and strength, not only do you commit with your love and dedication to your family, but you also show others how to love and how to be kind and spiritual and in tune with their gifts and just within partnership with their loved ones as well as their family. So the things that we identify and accept within ourselves as far as our gifts, again, is a compliment to us individually, but we really don't realize how much we hold back from the universe when we don't accept the gifts that we have and not share them accordingly. Let's see what's in the middle of the deck as we end with the tarot. We get the Two of Pentacles. Some of you are balancing, and you might find it a little challenging between your spiritual gifts and your desire to be a more spiritual being, but then you're conflicted with your physical material tied to the world. All right, so many of you, you want the fancy car, you want the big house, you want the great job and everything, and for some of you that's more of a priority because of how you were brought up, or your peer groups. Being a spiritual being or living in a spiritual light and taking some of your time to give and to nurture not only yourself spiritually but others, again, you try to squeeze it in, but for some of you, you're not squeezing it in enough. Okay, you're too attached to the material things, you're too attached to the mundane things of this earth, when you really have a higher calling to the above to help others navigate through the earth in a spiritual realm. So once you achieve that balance where you can serve God and serve your desires and dreams on an even scale, things will work well for you and you will be able to manifest and grow in both aspects of your life. Going to the T cards, we get, look what comes out, November. So definitely the energies of our birthday is on many of our minds. We're preparing to celebrate for our birthdays, or we're making plans. November is also the time of Thanksgiving, so a lot of you are planning on your trips or your menus and your get-togethers for November. But a lot of you are in that mindset now, okay, summer's over, let's get into fall. Fall's going to turn into winter. So this is also a sign that something could be transpiring in your life in November, okay, that you might not feel or see in the horizon. So we also get December. Wow, look at that. November, December, our birthday season right there. So our birthday season, this could be a sign that our birthday season this year is of high importance to us. Again, it could be because for some of you, this is your milestone birthday. You could be your 21st, your 25th, your 30th, your 40th, your 50th, your 60th, right? It could be a very important birthday. For others of you, this birthday could be a celebration because maybe you've been ill and you didn't think you were going to make it to this birthday. But this birthday this year has real pertinent meaning to many of you. This could be the birthday where you really dedicate from here on out your life spiritually to God and to the universe, and you really accept your talents spiritually, and you're going to move forth from now on celebrating those talents. So again, there's a great significance and a lot of thought and consideration for many of you with the energies of these 2 months, which represents our Sagittarius season. We get the Lobster card, which says some of you, it could be too because there's things that you do want to plan and do for your birthday or during November and December for Christmas as well as Thanksgiving, but the money is tight. We're living in challenging times. We still don't know what the world might look like by the time we get to November and December, because things are always changing so fast and not necessarily for the better. So some of you are penny pinching, or you're just trying to make the holidays and your birthdays, be a big celebration, but on a level that's affordable, and you're not trying to go out of pocket. You're not really trying to max out your credit cards and really do things too elaborate, because you want to have that rainy day money. So you're trying to manage these celebrations, not only our birthday, but also, like I said, Thanksgiving and Christmas with the November, December energies in an affordable way. And even if you can't celebrate it at all because your finances are that strapped, you're unemployed, or there's an illness or something major going on within your family, still celebrate in spirit, especially for Christmas, what the real reason of the holiday is. Don't make it be a monetary thing. Even for your birthday, if you can't go away, if you can't celebrate the way that you normally do, just sit down at your altar or wherever you go to pray and give God thanks for giving you another year of life. It's not always so much about the big parties and celebrations and the lavish gifts that we want or desire. It's more about taking time to meditate and pay homage and to reflect upon the journey where we've come so far in our life, and giving credence and thanks to God for giving us another 365 days and letting us be here to be with our families, right? To take that time out for Christmas, to take that time out for Thanksgiving, to pay homage and to have fellowship with our loved ones. We get the card funnel. Some of you are going through a period of frustration. There are lessons to be learned. So this could be a little challenging too for you as we get into these high celebratory months, such as our birthday season and Christmas and Thanksgiving. If there are difficulties, health, wealth, right, and other family issues going on or romantic issues going on at this time, it's hard to think about the holidays and you don't really have that melancholy spirit, and we get it. You celebrate it how you can, when you can. So last card we're going to use from this deck is the Apple. Temptation will test you. Some of you will be tempted during this month as we get towards our birthday season, maybe to take a chance or a risk on someone or a situation, or do something out of the box that in hindsight and intuitively you shouldn't, and you might not pay attention to your intuition and go ahead and do it either. This being the apple, let's think of Adam and Eve. We know what happened, right, when they took the apple. So there's good temptation and there's bad temptation, but when we associate temptation with the symbol of the apple, we know that's not anything positive. So anything that someone is trying to tempt you with, or you are tempted to do that it doesn't sit right with you, don't take a chance. Moon card is your hard work is paying off. So I love that. Whatever you're doing for this month in October is going to pay off, or whatever you've done up until this point, you will probably start seeing the results of your hard work coming in. We also get step out of your comfort zone. For many of you, if you want to change in your life, if you're bored, again, we get bored very easy, then you got to step out of your comfort zone, okay? Sometimes we get too comfortable doing your routine things, and if you get bored, that means you got to shake up the routine. So this is a calling for you this month to shake up your routine, do something that you've never done before. Change up your sport, change up your hobbies. Maybe it's time for you to take a trip or change where you live, change your surroundings. It's a great time to change your decor in your home, right? Maybe it's time to change the lease on your car, get a new car or lease a new car. Again, keeping things a little spicy and fun, but affordable, so that you don't get bored and you don't get too comfortable. Always adapt to change and be ready to have change in your life. The Ascended Masters say stay focused. Stay focused on the prize. Stay focused on what it is that you wish to desire and manifest, not just for the holiday season or for our birthday season, but what you want to manifest long term in your life. Balance your career and home life is the energy of the card Isis. For many of you, we got the energy about balancing before, right? We were talking about balancing our life and our wants and desires opposed to our spiritual gifts and how that fits into our life. Again, if you want things to work out in your life, and one way that you can't get bored is definitely by learning how to balance everything that you do and desire and handle in your life. Balancing your career and your home life is challenging, but guess what? It makes you come out of your comfort zone. So as long as you give to all of your areas in your life equally, you will be fully pleased. You will be not only comfortable, but you won't be bored, number one. And two, you will feel like you are fulfilling everything. There won't be a void. I think that's what I'm really trying to say. When you don't balance the things in your life that matter, you leave pockets of void. You leave moments of emptiness or doubt. But when you learn to put a little bit and do a little bit in each thing that you desire to do or experience, then you feel like you've lived a full life and that you're living a full life. So I feel like that's the message for this month of October, as we're in harvest season and stuff like that. Make the things matter in your life. Make your life have purpose and enjoy your life. Enjoy the things that you want to do. Find time to do the little things and even the big things. Find time for it all. But make a balance. Don't do too much of one thing and then neglect something else. We end with the detach from drama card. Definitely to stay positive and so that you have the energy to live a fruitful, right, and full life. You want to keep the drama out of your life by making sure you keep those boundaries intact. You don't get involved in other people's drama and you don't let their drama become your story. We're going to go to my Tigre Sacred Self Protect and Restore deck, and we get when's the best time, or when's the last time rather, that you spiritually cleanse your home and surroundings. If you haven't, maybe this is a time to do so. If you feel your energy is kind of lagging or dragging, or if you just feel like, again, you need to sprucing up, you need to revitalize your energy, it's a great time to sage, to purge, to pray over your surroundings, to pray over your life, and revitalize it. Give it a spring cleaning just isn't subject to springtime. Spring cleaning is a term meaning, hey, spring cleaning meaning you're sprucing up, you're cleaning up, you're changing your curtains, you're changing your linen, you're just giving your house and you a fresh look. Again, it changes the vibe, you don't get bored, and it keeps things festive and active and current. We also get St. Michael can help you with this light, this candle, and pray for him. If you are stuck in a particular situation, or if you feel unprotected, or that you're falling into deep troubling or challenging times, please reach out to St. Michael. He is our protector. He's our guardian. He will be there for you. Light a candle or say prayers in his honor. We also get the Holy Bible. Recite this prayer and read the suggested scriptures. I will give you for 30 days. So if some of you are going through a particular situation here, right? When was the last time you cleansed your house? Maybe you feel like there's negative energy, there's a lot of arguing and a lot of toxicity going on in your home. Maybe it is because you need to give it a good cleansing, pray and bring new energy in. Maybe shift the energy in your home. Make sure that you are cleansing the different energies that come into your home, and you are keeping things fresh, and you're keeping positive people in your home and keeping the negative ones out, right? So praying and lighting your candles and burning your incense, or whatever you do spiritually, which will vary from many to all of us, just pray on the situation and always keep positive energy in your home and in your heart. And again, try to keep the negative outside. But if you want a particular scripture that you want to pray to get you through these challenging times, or just to keep your family life and your home life happy and free from drama, send me a message or put your name down below, and I'll pray over it and send you a particular verse. Time-wise, let's see if there's anything that's going to be happening. So some of you might see something changing or occurring in your life in the next 28 days or by the next new moon. Others of you, something big might be occurring by spring if it doesn't happen by these other times that I just indicated. With the message, just because you feel like trash doesn't mean you are trash. We all have periods when our energies might be low, our vibration might be off. It could be because of our own doing, or again, we're allowing other people's toxicity to call the shots. Know that you are only as bad as you make yourself feel. So you get yourself together and you lift yourself up. You need to give yourself time to heal, no matter how long that ends up being. Some of you might be in an emotional slump because of finances, because of family issues, health matters, etc. I mean, it could run the whole gamut. Sometimes we just have like that month, right, where it's like, oh my gosh, one thing after the other, right? The car breaks down, we get laid off, oh, we're sick, the kids are having issues. So we all have those particular cycles in our life, but continue to pray, continue to do the work, and just take one day at a time. Breathe. You will get through it. No matter what happens, you are going to come out of this situation okay. With the message from Sandalphon, we get building the bridge. Your role is to create a connection between heaven, earth, and all hearts. So remember how powerful the message was in the beginning of the reading about tapping into your spirituality and your gifts. This is one reason, because many of us are here to build the bridge between these entities, heaven, earth, and all hearts. So for many of you, if you don't know what your role is, this could be a strong indication in this card that that is what your role is. With Chamuel, he says, relationship assignments. No one crosses your path by chance. A reminder that everyone that comes into our life not only for a season, but for a particular reason. Choose to see the deeper reasons for people in your life. Even when people come in our life and we don't have a great connection with them, or it ends sourly, the relationship or connection that we have with them, still take the time to study and to understand what transpired in that connection and why it had to happen. Sometimes negative things or negative connections happen to teach us particular tough life lessons, and if it's not to teach us, it's for us to teach the person. So always look at the deeper meaning of what a connection has been between you and a particular person, and don't concentrate so much on the negativity of it, but the outcome, the ultimate lesson and growth that it's going to bring to your life and understanding as you move forward. With the card respect, you are being guided to respect the decision and opinions of others. As you grow and evolve and you become a more spiritually in tuned being, respect is something that you are going to understand that other people desire in life, and you're going to honor people's respect by holding their secrets, by holding their truths to be true. You are guided to be a source of light and a mediator, so to speak, between people when they are in conflict, to have them show respect for the other people. Even when you are in disagreement or others in disagreement, you Sagittarius will always be that peacemaker to make sure that people can disagree, but in a respectful way. Signs from deceased loved ones. Some of you might be getting signal signs or messages numerically or through your dreams from past loved ones that have gone on. Your departed loved ones are giving you signs, and it's a sign because they are with you. They could be thinking of you. They could be there trying to reach out to you spiritually from above, because they see you going through challenging times, or they want to support you as you grow and develop in your spiritual gifts and talents. They want to acknowledge what the universe already knows and celebrates about you. So don't be spooked, so to speak, if you get a lot of vivid dreams, or you see or feel the connection of a loved one who has passed on around you in your, in your home or your surroundings, or if you smell a scent that they used to wear, or you hear or say something, or you have a lot of deja vu moments. That's strong indication that they're with you, and that is your angel right there, your past loved ones. So we welcome them in our life, and when you feel those energies, make sure you say their name and, spiritually give them a hug and kiss, and let them know that you appreciate and you recognize the fact that they're there with you, because that means a lot to them too, when you recognize that they haven't forgotten about you. When we're talking about self-care this month, the universe definitely wants you to nourish your temple. The mind is a terrible thing to waste, and there's a lot of mental strife in the world today, so be mindful of other people's mental health as well as your own. Look to the stars. Continue to be hopeful and look to the stars. Look to the universe when you want your prayers or manifestations or petitions to be heard. Connect with fire. Connect with the elements. We are a fire sign. Sit in front of a bonfire, or, make a fire with some marshmallows, but try to embrace the energy of all the elements, right? Wind, fire, water, etc. And respect its importance in the world and in our lives. The next and last self-care that we get is connect with your ancestors. So again, a strong and valid confirmation and indication that your ancestors, again, which are our past loved ones, those who come before us, or those that we've known in this lifetime that have now passed on, are really there for you. They're reaching out to you. They're trying to communicate to you. Some of them could have very strong messages, which you can use in situations that you may be going through. So again, as long as you achieve those balances that we discussed earlier, and you keep an open mind, and you keep your home free from toxicity and a pleasant, uplifting environment, you will have the space and the sound mind and the energy around you that will welcome the energies of those who have gone on before us and our ancestors, and you'll be able to receive it. But if you're full of strife, your life is unbalanced, there's imperfection all around you, there's toxicity, and there's no boundaries, and it's just everything going on by everyone in your life, you are not going to feel them, and you're not going to sense the important messages that they're trying to give you. As we come to a close for our general message, we get the Seeker card. Trust that your journey will lead you to where you are meant to be this month, Sagittarius, and enjoy the adventure along the way. Okay, so this deck is in particularly made for the sign of Sagittarius, and we are the Seeker. We shoot for the stars. We shoot for whatever it is that we want in life, right? We're always looking and being optimistic for what it is we desire. So we do seek so many things, and the universe loves that about Sagittarius, and they want us to continue seeking what it is that we want in our journey. But not only just seek it, but trust the process, and it will eventually lead you to where you need to be. It might not be on your timing, but you will get there. But until you do, guess what? Take it easy and enjoy the ride, or enjoy the adventure. Our last final card, just going to make sure I got from all the decks. Oh, she's fussing. It's a holiday, so there's traffic in the house and she's acting crazy. Let's get one more card. Hey, let's get one more card from Weology. Let's close it out with that. Surrender to the divine. Yet again, another confirmation about surrendering to divine, surrendering, the belief and the knowledge that many of us have that we are spiritual beings here living a physical life, but we really have a more calling to the spiritual portions of our life. Surrender to the divine, surrender to the purpose that God has given you in this world. And if you don't feel that you know what that is, then you need to tap in more until you realize what it is. One more last card. We get the finger card from our T deck, warning you of a problem either now or in the future. So there could be something pending that's going to be a little challenging for you, or it's forewarning you of something that could be going on with you or a loved one or someone close to you. Remember, we talked about and we saw a lot of activity about your ancestors and those who've gone on before you, right? Your loved ones, your angels, trying to communicate with you. So they too could be trying to warn you or bring to your attention, like, hey, look out for such and such, because they're going to be in a funny situation, or you need to look out for such and such because they're going to experience something, and they're going to need your help or guidance. So really try to clean house this month, physically in the real sense, clean your house, but also spiritually, and keep things in tune and keep your mind free and your disposition happy and receptive, so that you can get these messages and signals from the angels in the universe and your ancestors, because it's going to be important things that you're going to need to know, not only for yourself but also for your loved ones. Well, thank you for joining me for this general message for the month of October. I look so forward to seeing you with the weekend reading and the other readings that I do throughout the week. Namaste.